America's most legendary gaming team. We were founded 15 years ago, and that makes us one of the older groups actually in the world. There's not too many groups that have survived 15 years in this space, so we're pretty proud of that. This industry moves at a digital speed. You know, we work with professional sports folks all the time as well, and I kind of call those analog sports. And esports is digital sports, and we move at a digital space. So I always say every couple years in esports is like a decade in the normal world. It's my first ESI event. I'm really honored to be here. It was really enjoyable. Had some great panels going on, some great conversations, some compelling people to meet with. So I'm really glad we came over from Dallas to join y'all. One of my favorite things of this job is you get to travel all the time because you get to see the world. And one of the things I hate most about this job is you travel all the time and you miss your family. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, but no, it was a great flight and happy to be in London. When I think about what are keys to our success, it's just perseverance. We've thrived and persevered in different eras of esports, from the earliest days through the CGS days circa 2008. We survived, after the economic meltdown in 2008, which was a very, very difficult time. And now we've managed to survive in the investor age, where teams are, enjoying the fruits of the esports popularity, and millions of dollars are being invested. And we were fortunate enough to end up with the Jones family and the Goff family of the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. So now we're thriving in this era. So we've kind of seen it, done it, surfed it, skied it, and really happy to still be around. If I had to think of one thing I'm probably most proud of, is we've always stuck to our core principles. We do our business with professionalism, we do our business with integrity, and we game with passion. And you could see those things in videos all the way back to 2003, 2004, and we still do that today. We're fortunate enough to be in the top 8 at the major here, the Face It Major in London. And if you watch the newest videos, our guys are screaming, they're consummate professionals, and they just handle themselves with class and dignity. And I think that's always personified who we are, and I'm very proud of that. We've got a lot of things we're working on right now. Most notably, we're building out one of the world's leading headquarters at a facility owned by the Dallas Cowboys in Frisco, Texas. The compound is called The Star, and it's the home of the Dallas Cowboys. It's got a hotel, a sports hospital, restaurants, bars, an indoor 12,000 seat arena for football games and concerts and things like that. And we're building our headquarters right at this property. And one thing that kind of differentiates our property from other teams and what they've been building is ours is in a very public space. A lot of the headquarters that some notable teams have built are kind of behind chain link fences and industrial areas. We wanted ours to be in a very public space that has thousands of kids coming through each month, because the forward third of our headquarters is actually going to be open to the public. So the kids can come in and see esports on these huge LED screens, and play some games on computers and buy some merch, get some sponsor gear and things like that. So we're really excited, hoping to open it probably late this year, early next year, and that's really the most notable thing we have going on. The infrastructure that we have in place in the systems that we're developing, I'm very confident are going to lead to the next generation of esports stars. Esports has done things a certain way for the past 10, 12 years, and we believe that there's a better way to do things. Our players live in luxury apartments, they eat at the same cafeteria that the Cowboys players eat at. They have access to the best sports doctors, they have free club membership so they can get the physical fitness in, and then they can walk over to what will soon be the world's leading headquarters to train with their coaches and performance coaches and analysts. And at the end of the day, they can go home to their own private space, they can spend time with their family or their girlfriend or whatever that might be, to have a more wholesome and balanced life in general, and that's really what we're focused on building. There is some blur between traditional sports and esports, and I think both are benefiting. We learn a tremendous amount from being around a group like the Dallas Cowboys. It's the most valuable sports franchise in the world. So we work their legal team, we work their sales team, we work their marketing team, their social team. Our content teams work alongside their content teams. We have a TV studio, a podcast studio. So the possibilities are really endless as to what we can do. And alongside that, and quite surprising to me actually, was they've learned quite a bit from us, because traditional sports are always trying to figure out the new digital world and how to best translate their product to online audiences. Well, we were born online, bred online. We grew up online. We've been digital since day one. So things like YouTube, before it was a mass adoption, esports was adopting it. Things like Twitch, we adopted. and online streaming. So they've come to us and actually learned a good bit from us as well. So I think there's a lot of synergy there between esports and traditional sports, and we're constantly trying to push that boundary to be one of the groups that's really being most successful in that regard. I'm pretty sure we're going to have someone at ESI in New York. Our schedule tends to be extremely hectic, but we really enjoyed this event. Thank them very much for having us. It was an honor to be here, an honor to speak in the first panel, and look forward to seeing what ESI is going to do in the future. If you want to get in touch with us, we're complexitygaming.com, at compLexity on Twitter, and compLexity Gaming on Facebook. Hit us up anytime.